So I'm thinking it might be a good idea every once in a while to decorkify yourself, or at least maybe what I would call clean your cork. Just kind of play around with a bunch of gear that you might not usually play around with and see if the things that you think are actually correct. So don't usually, I'm a big believer in fancy, shiny things. But so this guitar is a S Prestige from 2002. It's a S1220, and I used to have nail bombs in here, and bought a pair of the original Quantum pickups to basically sell this guitar, and I haven't played it in a while. And I think I've been actually really unfair to these pickups because usually I tell people that these are just terrible garbage pickups. But maybe that's not the case. Either that's not the case, or really a high gain amp really kind of makes things sound similar. But we'll see. So this is all going to be played through my EVH 5153 LBX. On the blue channel, gain is going to be around 9 o'clock, and the volume is just a hair over 0. Alright, let's get started. Now I'm recording this through my iPhone, so you're going to get some string noise. It's not going to be the best, but it's all I got right now. Yeah. This is the bridge pickup of the Quantums. So the second position should be outer coils. Both pickups. Next series. This one actually cleans up pretty well. By itself. So I mean, these don't sound bad. I looked these up. These are both ceramic pickups. I'm actually surprised at how high output the neck is. But let's get some other guitars to compare. So that Ibanez retailed for I think $1,300. S series have risen in price a little bit, but they're still about $500-600. You can do really good and get one for $300-400. This is a PRS hollow body too. This guitar was $3,000, and the new ones with the maple tops are like $5,000. Which is insane. But this one has triple shots, Duncan triple shots, and BKB War Pigs. And we'll take a look at this. I just kicked the guitar. Alright, here we go. It's bridge pickup by itself, and then if we copy that, this should be outer pickups, outer coils of both pickups. This is both pickups, both coils. Neck in series, like that guitar. Regular coil. I mean, my PRS probably needs new strings, but the War pickups are supposed to be super hot pickups. And you know what's interesting is that the quantums in the S, they're not. There are some settings where the quantums are actually a little bit hotter in how hard they're hitting the front end of the amp. Although I have to say that I think the split coils of the War pigs actually sound a little bit better. All right, what's next? Okay, let's grab this guy. This is Strandberg. OS6 tremolo, swamp ash body, maple cap, and it's got bare knuckle aftermaths in it. So this is a bridge. Position 2, I think, is one coil from here, and this just normal. Position 3 should be both pickups together. And this is just one coil of the bridge of the neck. I actually think this cleans up fantastically. This is neck normal. So I think the Aftermath neck pickup really has the best split coil sound, but the S, it came from the factory. It doesn't have that wiring. It actually has a series wiring for the 4 position, which I actually don't like very much. I don't use it very much, but that's how they come. So it's most people that buy this guitar aren't really gonna know what the split coil sound of that pickup is. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Strandbergs, they retail for about like $2,000 to $2,200 right now. So actually not that much more expensive than an S when it was new, especially the new S's, which are a lot more expensive. Let's do. I got two more. Let's do. So both those guitars are tuned in E standard. These next two are going to be a little bit different. Oh, that was nice. This one is tuned in C sharp. This is a Prestige RG 2120X. They didn't retail for that much. I think maybe 1,500 to 2,000, but they had very limited production, so they go for about 1,000 now, if for a good example, and most people try to sell them for like 800, 900. Mine is really dirty and beat up, and I got it for $300. So I basically stole this guitar, considering how much they usually cost. But this one has nail bombs. So these were the nail bombs that were originally in my S. So bridge pickup. Oh yeah, and this is tuned in. I want to say C sharp. This should be the same as that other guitar, so this should be outer coils. Should be both pickups. I think this is a series again. Again, this is your cleanup sound. This is the neck by itself. Last dude, let's take this guy. It's one of the last 6 string. Well, this is a Skirvison Juggernaut, small bash body, maple cap. I think this is a neck through version of this guitar. I think these retail for about $3,300 depending on the specs. I didn't pay that much for this guitar. I got it used by my buddy, and I basically stole it as well. Juggernauts, BKB Juggernauts were what came stock in this. Bridge pickup. Let's see. I think I might only be able to do a split coil. I think that's it. So this is both pickups split. This is both pickups together. This is a neck split. Neck by itself. So back to the S for the last run through. This is the bridge by itself. Splits. Both. Series. Neck by itself. So I think it might be a little harsh on these pickups. I think the bridge is the neck is actually very usable. I wish it was wired as a split from the factory. I don't really like how the series humbuckers sound, but a good split is very good for cleaning up the lead channel. And I think that I don't think these. I don't know. I've never split them before because I've always used this factory wiring, and this particular switch has a very hard time splitting. I don't think it would be as good as the Aftermath, but it's definitely usable. Um, the bridge is usable. It's not really my style. I prefer something that's a little bit thicker. I find that these sound a little bit thin, but you know, for certain types of music, that might work very well. Um, and so let's do another. Let's do one last high gain, kind of. Let's go to the red channel. Let's turn this gain definitely like a little bit thin on the high gain when tuned to E. Um, I think that this is something that the Aftermaths kind of have an advantage over. The Aftermath's not nearly as fizzy, a little bit tighter. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it really worth $300 to change a set of pickups? I haven't really explored this question in like a long ass time. And I have to say, after I put the Quantums back in here, and I sold an RG 550 with the original V1s or V7s, and either I just don't know anything anymore, or it's actually really, it's pretty close through a high gain amp. All right, that's it for today.